So Bradford City have today confirmed their sixth signing of the 2024 summer transfer window, with defender Jack Sheppard signing on a season-long loan from League One side Barnsley FC. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my thoughts and opinions on this news. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 150 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Bradford fans, Barnsley fans, let me know down below your thoughts on this transfer. He played quite a lot in League One last season for Cheltenham Town in the second half of last campaign. We actually played against him as well in the AFL Trophy. The less said about his performance though on that day, the better. He was at fault for at least 3 of the goals and also got himself sent off. But apart from that, it seems like on paper a pretty solid signing, provides some real competition now for Kieran Kelly in that left centre-back role. But let's waste no further time and get straight into today's video. Now, we all knew for quite a while that we needed to get another centre-back in, with Callum Johnson set to miss the start of the campaign and then only 4 other natural centre-backs. We know Lewis Richards can play as a left centre-back, but he's much better as a left wing-back. We knew we needed to get another one in, and we had a couple of players in on trial. Sam Graham was the one who we all thought was probably going to get a contract with the football club, but it sounds like he was more of a stopgap until we could get a loanee in like Jack Sheppard, and obviously provides that left-footed balance. But he was actually at the game on Tuesday against Sunderland. Someone got a picture of him, and then when he kind of fathomed their way amongst the Barnsley fans, they were telling us who it was, and even some Cheltenham fans as well, and it obviously seemed at that point very likely that Jack Sheppard was to sign for Bradford City. But it was officially confirmed at 10 o'clock this morning when the football club tweeted saying, "Welcome to defender Jack Sheppard, who arrives on a season-long loan from Barnsley FC." The article does then read, "Bradford City AFC is delighted to announce the loan signing of defender Jack Sheppard from Barnsley. The centre-back arrives at the University of Bradford Stadium on a season-long loan agreement for the duration of the 2024-25 campaign." Standing at 6 foot 2 inches, Sheppard began his career in non-league with Penistone Church before spells at Athersley Recreation and Pontefract Collieries. Apologies if I have pronounced them ones wrong, but he joined Barnsley last summer, making 24 appearances for, I presume that's meant to say for the Tykes, but it just says 24 appearances, the Tykes, and a further 14 Sky Bet League 1 appearances on loan at Cheltenham Town throughout 2023-24. On joining the Bantams, the 23-year-old said, "I'm excited to be here and I cannot wait to get started. This is a big move for me and I'm looking forward to getting some games in. I was at the Sunderland game and was really impressed by the ground. The result was a good one in the end and we played some really good football. I played here last season and it is an intimidating place to visit. We have to use that to our advantage to spur us on and get the fans behind us." Just on that there, where he says it was intimidating to play in the AFL Trophy game at Valley Parade, I understand that, you know, traditionally you would just give the normal PR answers, but when you factor in there was only, what, maybe 3,000 there at the absolute maximum, just a guess off the top of my head. If he's then got to play in front of 17, 18,000, is he then going to be able to make that step up? Because it's very different playing in front of 3,000, 4,000 at Cheltenham to then playing in front of 17, 18,000 at Bradford City. I hope it's kind of just one of them things where he just said it because it's your normal PR sort of answer, rather than he actually finds it intimidating to play in front of 3,000, because that would obviously be a concern. Anyway, he continues to say, "I would like to say I am good in the air with my height and aggressive thanks to my non-league background. The main aim is to keep the ball out of the back of the net and my job is done. This is a big club with aspirations of getting promoted this season, so hopefully we can have a successful one. It was an easy decision when it came around. The lads and the staff have all been very welcoming and I have had a great first session. We are all ready to go." City manager Graham Alexander added, "We have been waiting to get this done for a few weeks now. Jack has all the attributes we like in our defenders and he's hungry for the challenge ahead. He will bring strong competition for our back line and I'm very happy to get him here before the season kicks off." Jack Sheppard will wear the number 24 shirt in claret and amber and be sponsored by Northern Kitchen for the 2024-25 season. I like the fact he's got number 24. For me personally, that is just a centre-half sort of number. I know that a lot of people don't really care about that, but that's something that I quite do. Obviously, with him signing from another football club, Barnsley also tweeted today at 10 AM saying Jack Sheppard signs a new 2-year deal with the Reds with a club option of a third and will join Bradford City on loan for the 2024-25 season. Congratulations and good luck, Jack. Their article does then read, "Jack Sheppard has signed a new 2-year deal with the Reds with a club option of a third year and will link up with Bradford City for the 2024-25 campaign. The 23-year-old arrived arrived at Oakwell from Pontefract Collieries last summer, immediately making an impression and playing 13 times for the Reds during the first half of his debut campaign. The defender joined Cheltenham Town on loan for the remainder of the 2023-24 season, working with former Robins boss and current Barnsley head coach Darrell Clark, scoring his first league goal and adding 12 more appearances to his tally whilst in Gloucestershire. Now penning a further 2 years at Oakwell, Shepherd will continue his development with Sky Bet League 2 outfit Bradford at Valley Parade this season. Sporting director Mladen Sormaz commented on the move. Jack made a big step up into league football last season and we want to continue his development. What he needs this season is a lot of games and we feel League 2 is the right standard. Bradford are a good club to bring him on and we will see how he develops this campaign. Congratulations Jack and the best of luck for the upcoming season with Bradford City. Now my initial thoughts on the move are we needed a centre back and we needed a left-footed centre back, some real competition for, I nearly said Romney Critchlow there, for Kieran Kelly, because since Critchlow left, Kelly hasn't really had much competition in that left centre-back position. Obviously, Liam Rideout played there a couple times last season, but it'll be interesting to see who does get the nod on the opening day against MK Dons, because I think Shepherd has played quite a lot in pre-season with Barnsley, so he's going to probably be match fit. Kieran Kelly, I won't say stood out, but you know what you're going to get from Kelly. Since Alexander's come in, I think he's developed him and he's made him into a solid 6 or 7 out of 10 every single week, and Kelly's obviously a big physical unit. It'll be interesting to see who does get the nod going into next campaign. Now in terms of how Jack Shepherd got on throughout the 2023-24 campaign, you can see that he actually played quite a lot of football last season in all honesty. 21 total League 1 matches, 14 of them being starts, averaging 66 minutes per game. He did score 1 goal, averaging a goal every 1,394 minutes with an 11% goal conversion rate, which is actually not too bad to be fair for a centre back. His passing stats are actually quite solid in all honesty. 2 assists, he averaged 46.5 touches per game. He created 2 big chances with a 63% successful pass rate, 76% in his own half and 51% in the opposition half. 29% of his long balls were accurate, which I don't think is too bad in all honesty as well, considering we are quite a direct side, especially going from the defence into the attack. And defensively on the whole, his statistics again are pretty solid. At 5 clean sheets, I believe the clean sheet stats on SofaScore only count towards how many starts you made, so he kept 5 clean sheets in 14 starts, which I think is not too bad to be fair. He averaged 0.7 interceptions per game, 1.3 tackles per game, 2.6 balls recovered per game, was only dribbled past on 0.5 occasions per game as well, and he averaged 3 clearances as well per match. He had 2 errors which led to a shot, but no errors which led to a goal, and he also did commit 1 penalty offence. In terms of some of these other statistics, he has a 71% successful dribble rate, which I think for a centre-half is very good. He wins 57% of his ground duels and 63% of his aerial duels. You'd like them ground duels to be a little bit higher, but his aerial duel percentage win rate is pretty solid at 63%. He's only 6'2", which for a centre-half, it's not like he's a man mountain, but it is still pretty tall. He also did pick up the 4 yellow cards throughout last campaign as well, and we know about his disaster class that he performed against Bradford City in the FL Trophy, so fingers crossed that's the worst we're going to see at Shepherd, and he is only going to improve from there, because on that day, like I say, he was absolutely terrible. Now, if we have a look at how Bradford City's squad is currently lining up ahead of the 2024-25 campaign, not long to go now until the season does kick off. We are officially in the season starting month today, and I look at the team now and I still think there is some more business that still needs to be done. I think in terms of our centre-backs, we're pretty solid there in terms of numbers. In terms of quality, I still do think we could improve on there. I haven't been convinced by Neil Burns so far in pre-season. Sam Stubbs has looked really poor. Callum Johnson hasn't kicked a ball yet, and Aidan Baldwin, to be fair, had some good moments, had some shaky moments. We still expect Kevin McDonald to move on. As we know, he wasn't allowed to travel with the squad to Austria, so I'm not really too sure what's going on there. We still need a top quality left wing back in my personal opinion. I don't think we need a right wing back, because we've got Brad Halliday, who'll probably play 46 league games next season, and also Callum Johnson can play there if we absolutely need him. When McDonald does move on, I'd like to see us get a loan in to compete with Richie Smallwood, but just as more cover rather than anything, because Smallwood is more than good enough to be starting 46 league games for me next season. In terms of central midfield, we need to see a bit of movement there in my personal opinion. I think Gabriel Wadsworth will definitely go out on loan. I would probably assume Clark Adore is going to go out on loan. I don't see where he really fits in next season. He's going to be 5th choice central midfielder in there, although to be fair, in pre-season he has been a little bit better than some of the other players. Adam Wilson, I don't think was on the bench on Tuesday night, so he's probably already agreed to go out on loan somewhere, which I think is the best for his career. Harry Edmondson hasn't kicked a ball in pre-season for the first team, so you'd expect him to go out on loan. And in terms of some of the other strikers, I'd still like to see Tyler Smith go out on loan. I think we need to sell Viden Oliver as well. Callum Kavanagh has looked really good in pre pre-season so far. Jake Young, I wouldn't say he's exactly hit the ground running, and obviously was an unused substitute on Tuesday. And Andy Cook is going to be our main man going into next season. But I'm really excited for the season coming up now. I didn't really have the optimism after the first couple of games when we got battered by Chorley, lost pretty comfortably as well against Guiseley. But as pre-season has gone on, like what Alexander and David Sharp and everyone was saying, judges after Austria, judges after pre-season. So it'll be interesting to see how we do get on the opening day against them K-Dons. They're probably everyone's title favourites at the moment, so it's the toughest test on paper to start with. Then that'll give us a good benchmark to see where this current squad is. Welcome Jack Shepherd though to the football club. Fingers crossed he has a successful time with us, and it'll be interesting to see what is the starting back three on the opening day, and also what is the starting back three when everybody is fit and available, because you would expect Callum Johnson will play a lot of football as well when he is fit. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there then for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 150 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on Bradford City signing Jack Shepherd on a season-long loan from League One side at Barnsley FC. Thank you all very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Peace.